What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Also, down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to read it to you and break everything down and all that good stuff. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting pushed to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Okay, you guys. So the Daily Wire has dropped some news, and I know I'm late on this. I'm sorry. I was sick this week, but I'm late on this. But they're going to do their own live action Snow White movie starring this YouTuber, Brett Cooper. Now, I don't watch Brett Cooper's content on YouTube. I have watched some of the shorts that pop up and everything, but I'm not like a Brett Cooper stan or anything like that. I do know who she is. I saw somebody saying that she was related to, it was like Ben Shapiro's sister. Now, and then I looked that up. I was like, is that his sister? And it's not. It's not. Okay. So this comes from Deadline, my favorite. And it says the Daily Wire is making a live action Snow White movie starring conservative YouTuber Brett Cooper. Watch teaser, which we will watch here, and we're kind of talk about it. I will be honest with you. I watched the teaser. It was just that. It was just a teaser. It was just basically her in the woods on a dress, like this photo right here. Okay, so it says conservative media company Daily Wire is making its own live action adaptation of the Brothers Grimm fairy tale Snow White called Snow White and the Evil Queen. The film, which is set to release in 2024, will be the first feature-length production for the company's kids entertainment platform called GEEK and will star conservative YouTuber Brett Cooper, host of the platform show The Comment Section. Now, I will just say that GEEK, they just started that. It's a kids app. It's for children. They have the show that they really put out that I was like really interested in. It's called Chipchilla. It's about a family of chinchillas. And first off, I love chinchillas. Second off, it gave me a lot of Bluey vibes, and I love Bluey. I can't tell you how much, as an adult, I could sit and watch Bluey all day. I think that is content that I'm personally interested in, and I'm interested in my children watching. And I'll say one more thing about that. For instance, my children, they were watching TV the other day, not the other day, it was like a couple weeks ago. And they were watching some show, and it was like a Roblox thing or whatnot. And they were just watching it on TV because my son's really interested in video games right now. And all of a sudden, the person that was watching it, something had come up about don't trust your parents. Your parents are evil or something like that. And my wife happened to hear it from the other room. And she came in and she shut it off immediately. She's like, you're not going to watch this. So I think that when it comes to content that our kids are seeing, I think that, for me, I know that lots of people want to be like, people just use the TV as a babysitter. That's totally true. And me personally, I'm like, yeah, I do use it as babysitter when I need to, repaint the bathroom ceiling, or I need to tear down some, a wall or whatnot. And I need my kids to stay out of my way. So I think that them starting this app, which they've said is wholesome content for children, and they're bringing back Saturday morning cartoons. Who doesn't love Saturday morning cartoons? I think that that's a positive, and it creates a alternate content for people like myself, who I'm just sick and tired of being preached to, and I don't want to preach to my kids. All right, let's get this. Okay, so the Daily Wire plans most ambitious project to date with Arthurian fantasy series, The Pendragon Cycle. I didn't see that. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I thought that was a part of this article. I apologize because they had this animated Snow White thing here. Okay, so apologies. So it says the Daily Wire today revealed a teaser for the movie, which opens with a melody voiced by Cooper. Oh, I didn't realize it was her singing. Written by Jeremy Boring, and pan through a forest to reveal Cooper as Snow White. All right, this is the teaser. Let's go ahead and watch this right now. I'm just gonna leave it right here, you guys. I don't want to I just hope it doesn't get copyright claimed. I'll be pissed if it does. All right, here, let's just watch this real quick. Let's see if we can get, oh no, we don't want that.
Once upon a time.
She's got a beautiful singing voice, if we're gonna be honest.
In time a prince would come.
Apples are my favorite fruit.
Once upon a time, but now that time is gone.
Now, she's got a beautiful singing voice, I'll have to admit. Okay, so that's the teaser trailer. You know, in all honesty, oh geez, you stop that. So in all honesty, that teaser trailer was fine. I think that Brett Cooper, you know, she looks. I want to be honest with you. I think that this looks better than what Disney is putting out, because I mean, if you remember those pictures of Rachel Zegler in her costume, it looks freaking ridiculous. And there have been leaked photos also, and I think the movie looks wise, it looks terrible. I don't know what this is. We need to pause this. But I just think that this is great in terms of alternate content that I personally, I don't know about you. I'm sick and tired of being preached to. I'm sick and tired of them trying to preach to my kids things that I don't believe and I don't want them to hear. And I think that if this is content that is just going to put on a show, write something good, wholesome for my children, then I am down with the sickness. So it says, announcing Project 2 staff today, the Daily Wire's Boring said, it's a story about a princess and a prince, about beauty and vanity, about love and its power to raise us from death to life. It's our own adaptation of an ancient fairy tale, which that sounds great to me. One thing Rachel Zegler said, that it's not going to be about her finding a prince in Disney's Snow White. And I'm all like, oh, get the fuck out of here with that noise. I do not understand people today that don't love love. I am a hopeless romantic. I love love. When I've said this before, but when I meet somebody and like a couple, I just want to know their whole loves. I want to know how they met, how they got engaged, how they got married. I want to know about the honeymoon. I want to know all about it. I love that shit. I'm just like all for it and everything. Okay. So anyways, I was raised on the original Grimm fairy tales, which are very dark. I just want to say that now. If you ever read the Grimm fairy tales, they're pretty freaking, like, I wouldn't read them to my children right now, because Cinderella, when she cuts off her big toe, my daughter would have so many questions, and I'm all like, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, so I'm thrilled that we're bringing this iconic story to life for the next generation, said Cooper. Snow White is such a beautiful character, and I'm honored to be playing her. Like all the best fairy tales, this is a story with timeless values like love, friendship, and kindness, and I can't wait to share them. See, and those are things that I'm totally on board with, and I think that everybody should be on board with. I mean, if you're, you know, a decent human being. Actress turned conservative commentator and YouTuber Cooper, was she? Heathers. She was in Heathers? Like the original movie? No. I'll have to look that up. Is also starring in the company's fantasy series, The Pendragon Cycle. I haven't heard anything about that, The Pendragon Cycle, although I do love that shit. So I'll have to check that out also. Boring took a swipe today at Disney's upcoming Snow White movie starring Rachel Zegler. Yeah, fuck that noise. Without providing specific evidence, Boring claimed that the House of Mouse film will expose children to the popular but destructive lies of the current moment. And I believe that true. While Disney still uses Walt's name, they have all but abandoned his legacy, he claimed. It's taken 100 years to build Disney. We know we aren't what they are today, but we hope in time we might become what they were once upon a time, a little studio with big ideas and the courage to chase them. See, I like that. I like that sentiment. I love that attitude. Disney, I used to love Disney hardcore, and now it's just turned into a shadow of what it used to be. And that's really, for me personally, that's just depressing, because I don't know about you. I grew up with Disney and I freaking love Disney, but they just lately, it's really depressed me. Anyways, okay. The Daily Wire says Benki will be available to launch with 150 episodes of 18 shows, including 4 Benki originals. New episodes are due to arrive every Saturday morning, which is just great. So again, what do I think about this? I think this is great in terms of alternate content for people like myself, for parents like myself who are sick and tired of, you know, I don't want to have to sit my kids down in front of the TV and worry about what they're going to run into. And I think that this is content that I won't have to deal with that. And I'm pro that because that, yeah. because they're my babies and I worry about them. In terms of will this be good or not, we shall see. I mean, so far I do like her hair in this picture, with the braids and everything, but we'll see how it turns out. I mean, I'm not, if they by any chance put this in movie theaters, I will go see this in a movie theater over the Disney Snow White movie. I'm not seeing that shit in movie theaters. I have no desire to see it. My children have no desire to see it. Or at least they haven't seen it. They haven't had any desire to see them since as of now. So we'll see how this turns out, but good for them. I'm pro competition. I'm a capitalist all the way. So pro competition, Disney, I hope this does better than your movie. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Daily Wire dropping this live action Snow White movie starring Brett Cooper? Do you think this is something that will be good? It will compete with the Disney live action Snow White movie. And do you think Brett Cooper will do a good job acting wise? I've never seen her act before. I didn't see her in Heathers. I have to go look at that and everything. But do you think that this will be good, or do you think this is going to be just like, a fan film looking kind of project, which could be good? I love fan films. A lot of people do a good job. Some people not so much, but we'll see how this turns out. But tell me what you guys think about it. And will you be getting that BentKey app? I've pretty much determined I'm going to get it. I really just, I want good, wholesome content for my children. And if you're a parent, you should want that too. So I'm definitely going to get it and check it out, see how that works out. As always, you can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.